Question 4 on the review. It's taken directly from Chapter 5, and it's the adding and subtracting of polynomials. In this particular expression, we have a trinomial, and from that trinomial, we're going to take away this binomial here. Okay? So there's a bunch of different ways we've learned to do it. The first method would be to model it, and it's not really efficient because it takes a lot of time to kind of get your head around what we're actually doing here. So what I mean by that is saying, okay, I have negative 3x squareds, and I have to take away 5x squareds. So if I have negative 3x squared, that's negative 3x squared, I have to take away positive 5x squared. Well, I don't have any, so I had to add these 0 pairs. There's a 0 pair. There's a 0 pair of x squareds, etc., blah, 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 until I had enough to take away, and then I could figure out my answer. But that's incredibly time-consuming and not very efficient. So we decided there's a better way to subtract polynomials. And what we all said was easier was to change the subtraction to addition and reverse every term in the polynomial we're subtracting. And that will help us get the same answer, but make it a lot more efficient. So in my class, we like to use the horse style, so we box her all up. Sam, this one's for you. Sam likes this way, so we do it this way for Sam. Riley Fillmore. Riley Fillmore likes the horse style, so we'll use it. So we say, well, we have negative 3x squareds, and we look for all of the like terms that are x squareds. And over here, we have some more. So if I have negative 3x squareds and negative 5x squareds, I have negative 8x squareds in total. I'm then going to look for, I'm going to skip this one. That's a constant. That doesn't have a variable with it. So I'm going to skip that, gather that later. I'm going to gather my x's. I have negative 5x and positive 2x, which is negative 3x. Those are done. And the only other term I have left is this plus 4. There are no other terms that are just numbers, so I'm just going to gather that by itself, and that's my simplification. Negative 8x squared minus 3x plus 4. You could have any variation. You could have negative 8x squared plus 4 minus 3x. That's the same thing. Or you could have 4 minus 3x minus 8x squared. You know, rearranging the terms does not affect the value of the trinomial. So you can do it any way you want, as long as you keep, you know, this 8x squared is negative, you still can keep it that way.